Hi, this is Yogesh Joshi from Indian Chemical News, and today we have with us Mr. Vasant Mestry. You are the managing director for a company called Suvidya Institute of Technology. So let's hear from Mr. Vasant as to what the company is all about and uh, what all showcase do they have at this event. Welcome, sir.
Okay. Namaskar, myself Vasant Mestry, and we are presenting the two companies. One is Accent Techno Solution, which is a designing project. We are into EPC and setup plant from concept to commissioning. And another is the project related manpower is the need today. So we develop manpower in Suvidya Institute of Technology by making them work on small case studies of real industrial project.
Great, wonderful. So, in terms of the training that you talked about, especially the corporate side of it, how do you see this segment growing in India and especially for companies like you?
Yes, so now companies and new projects are coming in the market. We are into industry 4. So the every project need to update as per industry 4, and that needs a new type of skill, and that new type of skill SIT, that is Suvidya Institute of Technology, is building in employee and making engineers capable for taking new type of tasks and to handle new project.
Okay. And in terms of the current generation, if we talk about, let's say, which are passing out, let's say, from engineering institute, how promising or how mature do you see this segment as in terms of joining companies like a typical manufacturing plant as an engineer? What are the prospects, or what kind of advanced training do they have in terms of working in those real time kind of environments?
Yes. So now currently when we see the student pass out from colleges, slightly lacking in visualization. So what is required is, like, we need to understand the need of industry. Like Suvidya Institute of Technology has identified the need of each department. That job description is converted into training program, and same training program case studies, means project case studies are taken, and these case studies we get it done from these new engineers, and we make them eligible for working for today's project.
I see. So, which are the key industry segments that you provide, training, or let's say your, engineering students?
Okay. So we are having segment. One is the refineries, petrochemical, chemicals, then EPC companies, and manufacturing companies. We are making manpower for this all type of companies, and every company is recruiting that manpower. Currently we have shortage of placement, like we are not having engineers to place in the industry.
I see.
Yeah.
So, how do companies like you, try to bridge this gap of, having, let's say, sometimes surplus, manpower and sometimes the scarcity? So, how do we balance out?
What we do is, like, it's a private limited company which is contributing training. So what we do is we do little survey, because we are into industry. So when we are industry, we know the project. So we do little survey. What is the demand for at least for next 6 months, and accordingly we decide batch size, and that help us to place and gives opportunity to various engineers, those who are pass out from the SIT.
So now coming to your, other portfolio, which is onto the manufacturing side of it, if I'm correct. So how is that placed, and how do you see yourself vis-a-vis the other players or established players which are already there in the market? What is the USP that you have bring to the table?
Related to project, the main USP is we have 21,000 engineers, those who are working globally in different type of companies. So our main advantage is, wherever there is a problem or whenever there is a solution is required, we have the source available, we have a contact with companies, and that is giving us the solution. So whenever there is a manpower requirement, whenever there is a problem solution, that is quickly available with us because of the a pool of manpower which is working globally. Yeah.
In terms of training, which are the key segments that are coming up geographically? Like if you talk about, there are a lot of things which are happening, like industry 4.0. Now people talks are about 5.0 or 6.0. Then we see, automation taking a lead role in most of the manufacturing, side of it. So where do you, which all segments do you see or technologies do you see that will be relevant for the market like India?
Now, all the old plants are getting updated as per Industry 4. So, instead of using manpower, all the services or the processes are automated, and that production capacity is increased. So, this type of manpower will be in demand in future. Second, the person who is having ideas or capacity to solve the problems will be in demand, because drafting type all measurable work is taken by computer. Now people required only to generate the data and to feed into computer. So this, those who are having ideas will be the drivers in future, and same in manufacturing workshop also, because machines started running under automation. So this is all the demand definitely is there in future.
One last question, sir. Where do you see your organization, down the line 5 years from now in terms of the portfolios that you have?
Okay. Based on current scenario and our past, already we have trained 39 nationalities, and we are planning to train minimum 72 nationalities in next 5 years. And that growth we are seeing in the market globally.
I see. Another leading question to this answer of yours. In terms of gender diversity, we are seeing a lot of traction, especially on the global as well as Indian side as well. Do you also have any focus on, have this kind of a gender centric kind of an approach while for your training especially?
We don't say that but everyone can do any type of job today. This is what we really see.
So women are taking a lead.
Yes, yes. Women are taking the lead. Even in many organizations, they are planning like 40% gents and 60% gents and 40% ladies. So that also our plan, that they are given more opportunities even to work in many sectors. And because of automation, there is no heavy type of work. So anyone can work in any segment.